it when we do everything. So general pediatrics.
Okay. What's your typical workday like?
Crazy. No. It's, I see patients, I see about 4 patients an hour for 8 hours. I see kids who are sick, like with colds and strep throat and ear infections, and I see kids for their physicals, when you go for your annual physical. And I see kids to talk about more chronic things, like, they've had headaches for a month or stomach aches for 2 months, or they're depressed or anxious, things like that.
Okay. How much mathematics did you have to take in high school or in college?
I took through, I took it every year in high school. I think I went through calculus. It was different back then. And then in college, I took calculus in college. Yeah, I think only a year, and then it was more science that I took.
Okay. How often do you use a computer or a calculator?
Very often.
Okay. What was your educational background for this job?
I majored in biology, and then so I have a BS in biology, and then an MD.
Okay. What kind of how should I put this? Science classes did you have to take for this course?
Yeah, I had to take a lot of biology, chemistry, organic chemistry, which is the hardest, physics. So, yeah, biology, chemistry, physics, microbiology, organic chemistry.
Okay. What kind of skills would you need for this job? Traits, kind of.
What kind of what?
What kind of skills or traits would you need for this job?
You have to be, traits, I guess, would be, you have to be very good with people, interactions with people. You have to be very patient. I have to use an enormous amount of patience every day. You have to be compassionate. You have to be intelligent to some degree.
And that's about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, those are all the questions I have. Thank you for taking the time for me to interview you.
Okay, I thought you wanted to know how I used math in my job.
Okay, awesome.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
If you don't need to know. But
no, it's okay.
Is that a question? Or?
Yeah.
One of the main things I do with math is calculate medication doses, because in kids we calculate the medicine based on their weight. So we say milligrams of medicine per kilogram of body weight. So all the medications that we prescribe are milligrams per kilogram.
Okay.
So every time I prescribe something, I have to know the patient's weight. In pounds, we do it, and so then we convert it to kilograms, and then figure out how many milligrams of the medication, and then the medication is often a liquid with so many milligrams per teaspoon, say, so then we have to figure out how many teaspoons to give them. So it's calculating medication doses. It's a lot. It's how I use math daily.
Okay. Wait, let me make sure I don't have any more questions. Okay, I don't. Okay. Thank you for letting me interview you.
Oh, certainly. I enjoyed it. You guys doing okay?
Yeah.